Planning to visit China? Here's what you need to know. As one of the oldest civilizations in the world, China is a treasure trove of rich history, diverse culture, and breathtaking landscapes. But stepping into this vast land as a foreigner, it's paramount to understand the cultural norms and etiquettes that govern daily life. This isn't just about avoiding awkward situations or faux pas, it's about showing respect and appreciation for a culture that's been thousands of years in the making, and trust me, a little understanding can go a long way in making your visit more enjoyable and memorable. From understanding basic Chinese phrases to the importance of personal safety, we'll be covering everything you need to know. So, whether you're an adventurer off to scale the Great Wall, a foodie ready to dive into the local cuisine, or just someone looking to explore the bustling city life, we've got you covered. Stay tuned as we delve into the do's and don'ts of visiting China. Do learn basic Chinese phrases. When you're in China, a little Mandarin can go a long way. It's not just about asking for directions or ordering food, but about showing respect for the local culture. Imagine the delight on a local's face when you greet them with a warm ni hao, that's hello in Mandarin, or the appreciation in their eyes when you say ziexi, thank you in Mandarin after they've been of help. While it's true that many Chinese people speak English, particularly in the cities, learning a few phrases in Mandarin can significantly enhance your travel experience. It allows you to connect on a deeper level with the locals and, who knows, you might even make a few friends along the way. So, before you board your flight to China, spend a little time learning some basic Chinese phrases. A few words can go a long way in China. Don't disrespect the local customs. Now let's talk about local customs in China. It's essential to remember that traditions and customs vary greatly around the world. And in China, they come with a rich history and a deep sense of cultural pride. For instance, it's considered bad luck to stick your chopsticks vertically into a bowl of rice. This is because it resembles the incense sticks used in traditional Chinese ancestral worship, symbolizing death. Instead, place your chopsticks horizontally on top of your bowl or on a chopstick rest when not in use. Pointing with a single finger is also seen as impolite. It's better to use an open hand to gesture towards something or someone. Respecting these customs isn't just about avoiding faux pas, it's about showing appreciation for the Chinese culture and the people who welcome you into their country. So remember, when in China, do as the Chinese do. Do use a VPN. Now let's unpack this. In China, you might find that your favorite websites or social media platforms are inaccessible due to restrictions. This is where a virtual private network, or VPN, becomes your best friend. A VPN cloaks your internet connection, making it seem as if you're browsing from somewhere else in the world. This lets you bypass local restrictions, giving you access to your favorite sites and all the information you need. But here's a crucial tip. Don't wait until you're in China to set up your VPN. Some VPN websites are also blocked in China, so it's best to install and test your VPN before you hop on that plane. This ensures you'll hit the ground running with full access to the global internet right from the get-go. Remember, a VPN isn't just about bypassing restrictions, it's also about ensuring your online privacy and security. Stay connected and informed with a VPN. Don't discuss sensitive topics. In China, there are certain topics that are considered sensitive, and it's best to steer clear of them. Politics, for instance, is a touchy subject. In the interest of maintaining harmony, it's best to avoid discussing topics such as the government or political leadership. Religion, too, can be a sensitive topic. China is a country with a vast array of religious beliefs and practices. While it's important to respect these beliefs, it's also important to be aware that discussing them may lead to misunderstandings or discomfort. Remember, you're a guest in China. Just as you would in any other country, strive to respect the local culture and customs. While it's wonderful to engage in deep conversations and learn from each other, it's also crucial to be mindful of the topics you choose to discuss. Avoid sensitive topics to maintain harmony. Do try the local cuisine. Dive into China's vast culinary landscape, a symphony of flavors that will make your taste buds dance with delight. Chinese cuisine is as diverse as its geography, with each region boasting its own unique dishes and cooking styles. From the spicy Sichuan hot pot that will set your tongue on fire, to the delicate dim sum of Guangdong that will tickle your palate, there's a world of flavors waiting to be explored. Try the Peking duck, a dish so famous that it's practically synonymous with Chinese cuisine. Or venture into the exotic with a bite of stinky tofu, a street food favorite. Regional specialties like Xinjiang's hand-pulled noodles or Yunnan's crossing bridge rice noodles are also worth a try. Don't be afraid to step off the beaten path. After all, food is the universal language that brings us all together. So, when in China, do as the Chinese do and delight your taste buds with Chinese cuisine. Don't neglect personal safety. When navigating through the vibrant streets of China, it's essential to keep your wits about you. Just like any other country, China has its own share of safety concerns. Scams can be a common issue for foreigners, so always keep a close eye on your belongings and double-check your change. In crowded places, it's easy to get swept up in the hustle and bustle. But remember, these are prime spots for pickpockets. Keep your valuables secure and stay alert to your surroundings. China's laws and regulations may be different from what you're used to. Familiarize yourself with local laws, respect them, and avoid any actions that might land you in hot water. And remember, your personal safety should never be compromised. It's not just about avoiding danger but also about ensuring you have the best possible experience. So, stay safe and enjoy your trip. To wrap it up, here are the key do's and don'ts. First and foremost, make an effort to learn some basic Chinese phrases. A little language knowledge goes a long way, and it's a sign of respect to the locals. Even if you stumble over the tones, your efforts will be appreciated. On the flip side, you want to avoid disrespecting the local customs. China has a rich cultural heritage that's steeply rooted in tradition. It's crucial to show reverence towards these customs, whether it's not sticking your chopsticks upright in your bowl of rice, or being mindful of the local etiquette. These small gestures can make a huge difference. Next, it's a good idea to use a virtual private network, or VPN, when you're in China. The internet is heavily regulated, and a VPN can help you bypass these restrictions. This way, you can keep up with your favorite shows and stay connected with friends and family back home. However, be careful not to discuss sensitive topics. Politics, religion, and certain historical events are typically off-limits. It's best to steer clear of these subjects to avoid any unnecessary friction. When it comes to food, do try the local cuisine. China offers a culinary adventure like no other. It's not just about the Peking duck or dim sum. Each region has its own unique flavors and dishes that are worth exploring, but don't neglect your personal safety. It's important to stay vigilant, especially in crowded places. Keep your belongings secure and be aware of your surroundings. And remember, tap water isn't generally safe to drink in China, so always opt for bottled water. In conclusion, the key to a successful and enjoyable trip to China is respecting the local culture and laws, staying safe, and making the most of the travel experience. It's all about embracing the new and unfamiliar and learning as you go. Remember these tips and you're set for a memorable journey in China. Safe travel.